Hey, how's it going? Hope you guys are having a good day because let me tell you, I haven't been having a great time. So, recently, there have been many, many proving counts of insane things that have been happening in the streamer space. Now, I am not a drama tuber in any case, but I do indulge in watching videos made by people who are labeled as, quote, drama tubers that address these situations that I'm talking about. And to tell you the truth, I couldn't believe that my disgust with people and streaming platforms couldn't grow any further. I've been streaming on Twitch since my debut. And not long after that, I started multi-streaming to YouTube to mostly automate the archive of my VODs. I'm sorry to anybody who watches me on YouTube, um, that I may have been neglecting my YouTube chat. That's mostly, honestly, because of Twitch and their multi-streaming rules. But I'll tell you the honest truth, YouTube is really just an archive machine for me. I'll get into that later. And I haven't been streaming recently because, to be honest with you guys, I am honestly disgusted and at the same time terrified to stream anymore. So let me explain. For those of you who don't know what's going on, I'll break it down one category at a time. YouTube. I'm going to start with you because honestly, this platform is the worst for streaming. I hate streaming on this platform. It's nothing to do with YouTube as a whole, but the platform has proven time and time again that they do not care about their creators. And all they care about is the ad revenue and the income that they are leeching off of companies and such to line their pockets. This shows strictly in, and I'm looking at this on my second monitor, the 7 years that people have been complaining about the user interface or the UI of their streaming dashboard. They have openly said that they do not care about the streaming on YouTube, and it has been documented in quite a few reports. And they haven't updated their dashboard UI since 2023. Some of you may say, oh, well, it's only been 2 years since the latest update for the UI. What's so wrong with that? If you go back and you look at the logs of what that update was for, it was nothing major in terms of changing how the UI looks. It was a adjustment on button sizes, shape, and fonts changes. That's all it was. So I hate YouTube mostly because its streaming dashboard and its experience of streaming as a whole is quite literally something that looks like it was made by somebody who just learned how to code in HTML. It is absolutely pathetic, and I probably could have found somebody to design a better UI that is a first-year student of literally any technical school in the world. I have seen people make better UIs than what is currently being displayed on the largest video streaming platform in the world. Let's crack open the big one, Twitch. Oh my god, where do I even begin with Twitch? Where do I even fucking begin? The blatant hypocrisy that that has been displayed on Twitch has been bleeding profusely recently, and unfortunately, nothing is being done about it. The harassment campaigns, the blatant breaking of Twitch TOS, promoting terrorism, threatening streamers and viewers, the targeting of VTubers, and even brandishing firearms on camera. I don't understand how you could be the CEO of a company, have hundreds, if not thousands, of videos documenting every single one of these violations and every single one of these problems being shown to you. And mind you, there have been documented proof that you have seen these problems, and then you absolutely refuse to have your moderation team do anything about it. It is getting so bad to the point where creators are starting to sue other creators in order to expose your platform and its blatant hypocrisy and failure to uphold your own TOS. I don't understand. Finally, let's talk about the wild card in this situation. Kick. New kid on the block. And to be completely honest, I'm going to be open about my feelings about this platform. I have always been against streaming on this platform for multiple reasons. We all remember the drama that involved Kick and its creators who stream on there. If you don't remember, go on YouTube, look it up. If you just seriously look up Kick creator drama. That's all you need to do. Most importantly, I personally did not like the idea of supporting a platform that is funded and founded upon gambling. Okay? You can look it up. Kick is primarily funded by Easy Go Entertainment, which is an Australian company that is like one of the biggest distributors of online casinos, with the company known as Stake also lining Kick's pockets, but Kick isn't, or not Kick, Stake is not directly involved with Kick. But there have been many promotions by Stake, and yes, that means income and money. It's really sad to say that no matter where you go to stream, you are going to be met with drama, back-end corruption, unfair treatment, and overall low IQ individuals that will do anything and everything for content, which includes public harassment, throwing your friends under the bus, to even putting people's lives in danger. So if you're a new creator, if you're a new content creator in any sense, may the odds be ever in your favor. Looking at the facts and seeing how everything is, I was trying to decide where I wanted to go with the future of my channel. And through careful consideration of pretty much everything that has been going on, I have came to the decision that if everything is corrupted and bad, it's better to keep your eggs in different baskets. And this is going to be something that is repeated by quite literally every single content creator that you will ask, oh, how did you get big? How did you do this? How did you do that? the number one thing that they are going to tell you is do not put your eggs in the same basket. Branch out and expand your horizons amongst every single social media platform that you could possibly have. Now, me, I was never big into marketing. I was never big into putting myself out there. That goes to show with my TikTok account. It goes to show with how little I actually post on X or Twitter, which I have been getting better at recently. But all I want to do is build a community, play games, and enjoy creating worlds for my friends and hopefully future content creators to explore and enjoy. So, starting today, I am going to be multi-streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. With this, let me explain something very, very carefully. There are rules implemented by platforms, not just YouTube, not just Twitch, and not just Kick, that strictly withhold a lot of things in regards to multi-streaming. For example, Twitch has a rule in their TOS that basically says you must segregate your Twitch chat and ensure that they have more attention than any other stream or any other streaming platform that you are on. I just can't understand how this rule is a thing, because if you want to have equality upon streaming platforms when you're multi-streaming, why does Twitch get to be special compared to the other platforms whose chat I can go ahead and have mixed? So, no, I am not going to be having my chat displayed on stream anymore, or ever will, for that matter, just so I can avoid this rule. And if I ever call somebody's comment out, I'm not going to say where it's from. And that also will apply to when I am streaming Dungeons and Dragons. If there is somebody in the chat who asks a question, or if there is, something that's going on while I'm doing my Dungeon Master stuff, I will do my best in order to type in that chat and ensure that they get the attention that they deserve, as to also not disrupt the flow of the campaign. I'm just a small creator, and I acknowledge that I won't be able to do much in terms of everything that's been going on, but I shall do what I can to enjoy what I do. But I will absolutely not turn a blind eye to the bullshit that plagues all three of these platforms. Like, comment, and sub if you guys want. I'll see you guys when I go live or in the next video. Follow my socials, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.